Now, it may just be me, but in my personal opinion, I've never really felt that the video game known by Fortnite Battle Royale has ever deserved much of its credit. Sure, it's a good game in some people's opinions, and sure, hey, it's free, and it's on mobile, and cross-playing, yay, but at the same time, there are many reasons why I could call it not good, whether it's, oh, you don't think that's fair that you charge so much money for skins, or you don't think it's fair about all the squeakers, or you just don't like it if you compare it to past projects from other games. It's completely understandable to think, why won't you like Fortnite? I can completely understand why anyone wouldn't like it if you compare it to their past projects, and that's the first topic I'm going to talk about. If you didn't know, Epic Games has created a very popular third-person shooter franchise known by the name Gears of War, and in my opinion, it does deserve most of its credit. The game is amazing, and is said to have revived third-person shooters, and even is considered the best-selling third-person shooter video game of all time. From what I remember. Can't remember which game, though. It was a gory game, and with third-person, featuring realistic pistols, but also at the same time, unrealistic, well, everything else. You had your average revolver, your average pistol, your average faster pistol, but nothing was out of the, leagues of realism there. But if you compare it to something like an assault rifle, yeah, you got an assault rifle that's also chainsaw. It's kind of awesome, at least. That's all I can say for that part. The game also had the great graphics when it came out, the first game, and the second game followed up on that. The third game did even better, and the fourth game was made by Microsoft, so it doesn't count. However, there's also, Judgment. That also exists. That was also made by Epic. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's because if you compare the gory, violent, bloody, deadly, amazing Gears of War franchise to the cartoony, boring, and complete lack of blood that is Fortnite, you can understand why Gears of War fans such as myself, who's liked it for just about the entire life, would not like Fortnite, just because I have the opinion in mind that I should be comparing this to their past projects. Imagine if one day, instead of making Destiny, Bungie, after finishing up with Halo, went and made a cartoony, Minecraft-like mining simulator. Nobody would like it, right? Unless you didn't know who Bungie was, you wouldn't like it. Because Bungie made Halo. So, why would you make something like that? I don't like this. This isn't like Halo. Imagine if, say, Valve made a, per se, what's the word? Made a camping simulator where you dab onto haters for the entire game. Nobody would like that. This isn't what I remember doing it. But that's all I can say. So it's pretty easy to understand why you would be comparing Fortnite to Gears of War. They're made by the same people. They're both pretty popular. Except Fortnite being called the biggest game in the world, which I have to disagree with. Because if you mean right now, out of all modern games, yes. But if it's the biggest game in the world, counting all games in history, it's obviously not. And I still don't believe it's the biggest game in the world. We have some much bigger games out there, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty isn't very large, Nick. What are you talking about? Call of Duty is a juggernaut series, so we still consider them pretty big. Not a singular game, just a series. But Fortnite by itself is pretty big. Fortnite is literally just Minecraft, I'd like to say. And you can't tell me otherwise. Just not at all. Just not. Just not at all. Just can't convince me otherwise. Fortnite could also be considered bad for its complete amount of, freeness when you buy it, but also the fact that all the skins cost money. And everything, even the campaign, it costs money. Meaning, hey, you get a Battle Royale that requires Xbox Live Gold on Xbox, and whatever PlayStation has on PlayStation, and you can play it But everything else costs money. Including the only way to play the game, which is Xbox Live Gold. Which means the game is free. Yeah. Kind of defeats the purpose, don't you think? Even worse when you think about it, some skins are incredibly expensive. Meaning it could cost up to $10 for a singular skin on a video game where skins don't change anything. There's cosmetical features. Here's a better idea. Make it so that each, per se, Fortnite skin has to be earned by level. Well, how do you make money, Nick? Simple. Charge money for the game. It's that simple. Look, PlayerUnknown's. It's popular. Made tons of money. But that's because they made it cost money and I make cosmetics more of a free feature. Just by playing the game. Which, doesn't that make more sense? If you get more skins by playing the game longer and leveling up, it would prove that if someone's easy with a better skin that would take up to level 80 to unlock, everyone's gonna not want to go near you because they know you're a pro at this by now. So a Royale skin would prove that you're new to the game or really bad at it, because it wouldn't be that you're just a free-to-play player. It would just prove you're new to the game, which is what noob means. Newbie. And pro means professional. Another thing I'd like to say is that, in some people's opinions, Fortnite is just Battle Royale. And when I say that, I mean it's not like it's stolen from the idea of H1Z1 or PlayerUnknown's, or obviously, which really stole from Minecraft Run games, but the entire basis idea is pretty much just stolen from the film, which I'm correct was a 80s, 90s film called Battle Royale. That worked with the exact same thing. 100 people. You have to find guns and kill people with them. Last man standing wins. And there's this big thing that's closing in, so you have to get closer and closer so that you kill each other. Yes, I just described Fortnite. Because I literally just described the film Battle Royale. Except Battle Royale, you dropped in from a plane, not a battle bus. They were all kids. Not John Wick and a tomato. And they were all Japanese. Not tomatoes. If you have better alternatives like watching Battle Royale, playing different Battle Royale games, or just going back and playing that good Minecraft Hunger Games, you choose that over Fortnite because, unless you have the campaign, it really gets pretty bland really fast. The idea that you can only play if you have Xbox Live Gold takes away every factor for people that don't buy Xbox Live Gold. Look at most games like Call of Duty. There's still the campaign, there's still single player or co-op zombies you can play without Xbox Live Gold. Or even Minecraft. However, if you need specifically Xbox Live Gold to even get onto the first screen of the game, there's definitely something wrong here. That's really all I have to say in this scenario, so I'm going to be signing off now. Goodbye, everybody.